Hi, Dave Anderson, GridIron Systems. We want to improve the performance of your storage systems. The problem we're trying to solve is that while processors, memory, and networks have all improved dramatically in performance over the years, storage still has approximately the same performance it's had for a long time. We improve performance by putting an appliance on your storage area network between your servers and your storage in a completely transparent fashion, not changing any of your database, storage, servers, processes, you name it. Why do you care? As you can see from this slide, we improved our customers' performance between 10 and 40 times while reducing their costs between $1 and $3 million. That's a dramatic savings. We're able to do this because we keep history on every data access that your applications has ever made. We're then able to use that history to decide how to place data in either RAM, flash, lower performance flash, or even out on disk in a way that's optimal for improving performance. Of course, applications change over time, and so we have a feedback mechanism that allows us to measure how much we improved performance and change that allocation to better improve what our results are. We do that, as I said, in a completely transparent fashion. We happen to write through all the way to disk so that if you were to remove our system or power our system down, your applications could still continue to run with no change because the master copy of your data is out on disk. We do all this in hardware. That's the only way you can keep this amount of data and still have appropriate performance. So there are a number of things we're able to do, but let me give you an example. With flash, you only want to write to flash when absolutely necessary. Because we know how data is going to be used, we take data that is likely to be written and put that into RAM, whereas data that's going to be read heavy, we put out into flash. You can only do that if you've got good history. What are the results? Well, we can improve the performance of your applications between 2 and 10 times and increase the lifetime of your flash memory between 10 and 25 times. We have two different models, one at 2.5 terabytes of flash and the other at 6.5 terabytes. As you can see, depending on what your application is and what performance objectives you use a different amount of flash in front of different database sizes to achieve your performance objectives. We're also able to put multiple systems together into application bundles so that we can go from 2 units in a system all the way up to 10, 20, 30 units in a system for large cluster applications and match the amount of storage to the amount of flash you need in your system. Of course, to manage something like this, we need a very rich management system. We know more about your data than probably anyone else in your entire environment. And so we're able to give you reports about how your data is actually used. We're also able to give you complete status on our system and status on the flash in your system. And we have all of the maintenance and support systems you'd expect from a very robust enterprise product. There are many ways that you can actually use flash memory, but the important thing to remember here is that because we put flash in the network, all your servers, all your storage are able to access all the flash all the time. Let me show you an example of one of our customers. This is a 28 terabyte data warehouse. They were able to improve performance about a factor of 10 and saved over $2 million. While improving that performance. This chart demonstrates how we were able to improve performance. The gray dots show you latency and IOPS before GridIron Boost was turned on. The blue dots show you the results after we were turned on. As you can see, we dramatically reduced latency, thus improved the IOPS for the entire system and improved the performance of every aspect of the system. Even though we don't affect writes, we reduced the load on the back-end system so dramatically that write performance was improved by a factor of 4 simply because the back-end didn't have to worry about reads. Get the advantages of solid-state disk for your data center. You can do that with no disruption to any of your processes or existing equipment. Let us do a proof of concept in your environment and show you with your data how we can improve your performance and cut your costs. In 2 to 5 days, we can show you the results and how you can use GridIron to dramatically improve your systems. Thank you.